Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to my channel. My name is Valencia and you can call me Lindsay. And thank you to all my new subscribers. I just want to say thank you all for being here and watching me. And today I want to talk about, I have been getting more and more insights about what other people are thinking and feeling. The more that I use the techniques that I talk about, like the more that I use manifesting techniques, it feels like it's changing my perspective, and I just interesting intuitive things are starting to happen to where it feels like I can hear what people are thinking. So I understand if that sounds weird and if that bothers some of you, but I just want to be myself, and I want you to know that you can be yourself too. So I'm just being 100% myself today, and I want to offer you like all of this information because I know that it will help you so much on your journey of manifesting your SP and everything that you want in your life. So with that being said, I'll get started. This video is about what your SP wants you to know. So I've just been feeling over and over, it's almost like I get a knowing, and it's that your SP wants you to know that they already love you. They already love you so much. And sometimes they wonder, they take it personally when we feel like we're not doing enough. And I'm saying this, so I'm a woman in a partnership with Curtis, my my partner, and so I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. So please keep that in mind. But what I'm feeling is that a lot of our SPs feel like they're already doing the best that they can to make us happy, and they want to make us happy. And when we're happy, they feel like they can relax and they can be happy. And conversely, when we're like questioning ourselves, or even worse, when we're questioning them, it makes them feel small. And I realized that when I would question myself and I would wonder, like, does he like me? Like, am I going to run him away? And things like that, just questioning myself. I noticed that he just it felt like he was a lot less lighthearted. Like, it felt like he was more tense. And the more that I love myself, it feels like the easier our relationship becomes, and the more easily he smiles. It just feels like things are a lot more relaxed between us. So what your SP wants you to know is that they love you so much, and there is nothing changing your boob size, buying different clothes, if you're a guy, like cutting your hair in a different way. They already love you so much, and there is nothing that you need to do to be lovable or to be loved by your SP. They already love you. And for a lot of us, the disconnect between, it's like, well, if we love each other so much, why don't we have an amazing relationship? And the disconnect comes from not recognizing the love that is already there. So one thing that I used to experience, and some of you may experience as well, is this feeling of like wanting to speed up your relationship. Like, you're always, they might text you something sweet, and then you're wondering like when they're going to say something even sweeter. Or they might get you a present, and you're wondering like, when are they going to start getting me like bigger, more romantic presents? And it's just a feeling. So that feeling, like when you're looking at your relationship in that way, always wanting more from it, the dominant feeling that you're having, that's being projected off of you and manifested back to you in your experience, is the feeling of not being good enough. It's the feeling of not being good enough. And what your SP wants you to know is that they don't want us to wonder. They don't want you to wonder whether or not you're good enough. They don't want you to wonder whether or not you're too damaged for them. You're nowhere near, you're not damaged in their eyes. There is nothing wrong with you in the eyes of your SP. And the more that you realize that, the more easily your relationship with yourself will become, especially if you affirm, there is nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with me. but your relationship with your SP will become easier too, and they will start to contact you more because because you're not telling an old story about them. Which is honestly, if we're being completely honest, our old stories about our SPs are judgments. They're judgments like, he's stubborn, or she never listens to me. She doesn't listen. She's hard-headed. He, oh my goodness, he's an asshole. Like, these are old stories and they're old judgments. And when we're judging our SPs and when we're judging ourselves, we're just keeping ourselves stuck. So your SP wants you to know that they want you to forgive them. They want to feel like they can come into your life and show up even more, or that, like, they want to feel like they can show up at all. They want to feel like you are going to accept them. They're afraid of you judging them, and sometimes for a lot of you, I can feel, just for a lot of people in this situation, your SP is afraid that they're afraid that they're not good enough. They're afraid that they messed up. The same things that we are wondering about ourselves, our SPs are picking up on that. And that's how the dynamic is between us. It's like a continual bouncing off of this, like, wondering if it's good enough. And it's going from you, it's going to them, and it's showing up all around you. So the way that you stop this is to first start with yourself and affirm, I am good enough as I am. You can also say something like, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And I want you, if you didn't say those things, I want you to go ahead and say them to yourself now. Because even telling them to you in this context, like even helping you with it, I didn't even intend to feel better, but it's already beginning to, there's a softening inside of me and a calming. And I found that this calm feeling, and I've talked about it in my other videos, but this is the feeling of having what you want. It's calmness and satisfaction. You don't need to wait for your SP to contact you to start feeling good enough and start feeling loved as you are. And what I want to say is that, choosing to love myself and saying out loud consciously, I love myself, and affirming, and just choosing to, honestly, manifestation itself is a process of self-love, because you are saying you're loving yourself enough to believe it's possible to have what you want. By taking control of your life and by affirming, by being aware of your mental diet, and by choosing the thoughts that serve you, by manifesting what you want, you are loving yourself. You're guiding yourself home, which is inside yourself. But once you feel like you're home, all of the things that you associate with home, like love and comfort and security, are going to start showing up outside of you as well. So this is just a video to tell you to, honestly, it's to help keep you encouraged too. It's not like you're not getting, by manifesting a relationship with someone, it's not like you're getting them to love you. They already love you. And manifestation is just the process of seeing that you already have what you want and living from that space and thinking from that space. Just thinking and living, experiencing life in the same direction as your desires. Living as if you already have them and feeling as if you already have them. So thank you so much for being here. I'm excited to explore this intuitive side of me more and share it with you, because I feel like these insights are just, it feels like they're speeding things up for me, and they're giving me a more holistic understanding of manifestation, as opposed to, you need to work on your self-concept so that your SP will feel this way. This feels like a more loving and holistic view. And so that's why I'm enjoying receiving these insights and sharing them with you. And again, I would love to support you in your journey. I am a personal coach, and I do offer coaching. So if you're interested in that, then please just click the link below and you can schedule a session with me. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. And I really appreciate you. And I hope that you appreciate yourself more. And I intend that you do. Have a good day. Bye bye.